It's Friday. It's July 1st. And usually we wait for the 5 and 5 for the weekend, but we're doing a little something extra special for the 1st of July. Get you started off right. It's Tony, it's Adam. It's 5 categories of 5 minutes. Adam, there's 10 games tonight. A lot of interesting pitchers here. So we want to know who's that ace we're going to ride with.
Yeah, I don't expect this to be an unpopular take, but Corbin Burns has to be the ace of the slate. Him and Garrett Cole have been on the same day in their rotation, I think, for about a month now. And every single time they pitch, it's like, okay, well, who do we like more? Today, it has to be Burns. I know the Pirates went off last night. It doesn't matter tonight. They're still striking out about 25% of the time. They're still very lefty heavy, which is the perfect setup for Burns. His K rate rises to 34%. xFIP is 210, home run per 9 of 0.66. The Pirates are dead last against the cutter, which is the main pitch for Burns. It's just one of the most ridiculous pitches in the majors. And they're 22nd when facing the curve. Those are his two biggest weapons, and especially against lefties, he should really carve up this lineup.
Now, 10-6, the big number, and even Garrett Cole, 10-8. These pitchers, Gosselin's 10-3. So the question is, you can't throw another guy in there. What's going to be this value player, the second pitcher that we need to look at to help us with our lineup?
It's a good question, and I feel like some people may just go to Lance Lynn because he's a recognizable name, and he should have had a better start last time until Tony La Russa was just completely asleep at the wheel, left him in like 3 hitters too long, and then the bullpen didn't help him either. But I digress because Tony La Russa needed fired about a month ago. But anyways, it's a really bad spot for him by a split because he struggles with lefties, something fierce, and the Giants can throw out a bunch of lefties. As we sit right now, I don't think this is a slate to get really cute on pitching. I don't expect to be below Alex Cobb whole lot, and maybe I'm just a glutton for punishment. I cannot stop playing Alex Cobb because if you believe in any of the underlying metrics, this is one of the unluckiest dudes in the majors. Like his ERA is ridiculous. It's closing in on 6 over here. His xFIP is 270. The FIP is 322. The BABIP is 378 compared to 295 for his career. I mean, he's getting us a K rate of 26.5%. The one start, he had bases loaded, and somebody, hit like a bloop into the outfield. It had like a 1% chance of a hit. Of course it falls. Dude overruns it, careens into the netting, and all 3 runs score. Like, that's the kind of luck this guy's had all season long. We've talked about all season the White Sox have issues against righty pitching. But it has to start coming back to reality at some point. He got his pitch count up to 80 last time. Should be good for about 90, 95 tonight. It has to start happening. Has to.
And listen, over the last 3 contests, he's only given up 2 earned runs. So, and he's pitching to home. It's a big ballpark out there in San Francisco. So I like that call a lot. Now, speaking of big ballparks, speaking of bats, and who's the stack, what's that hot lineup that we're going to throw out there tonight?
Well, I mean, the chalk lineup is going to be the Diamondbacks. We know it. It's Coors Field. Yes, we always have concerns about that first game, but like the thing with the Arizona lineup, if they don't strike out, they're actually a pretty powerful lineup. They're 9th in ISO, but they strike out 24% of the time. Well, with Senzatella having a 9.5% K rate to the left side of the plate, in Coors Field, his xFIP is over 5. That's not going to end real well for him. David Peralta, Alec Thomas, Varsho, Ketel Marte is really the only expensive guy here. It's a very inexpensive stack. I felt the Dodgers like the top 9 own hitters every single night when they were there. I don't think the Diamondbacks should be that much different tonight.
We always ask this. We talk about sneaky stacks. I know a lot of times you can't always get those big bats in. So is there a team that maybe we could pivot to here as a value stack or a sneaky one that maybe not a lot of people are playing?
I really hate to say it because I love Lance Lynn, but it is some of the San Francisco lefties, man. Like, it was an issue last year. Now, it's only been 26 hitters this season. His K rate's under 8%. It's a 514 WOB and a 479 xFIP. Like, yes, those numbers are inflated because it's a small sample, but knowing that it was an issue last season and knowing how many lefties he's going to face, Jock Peterson, okay, he's expensive. You probably, you're not going to really play him if you're playing an ace, you're playing Coors Field. Okay, fine, but like you look at some of the other hitters in this lineup, they're not expensive either. Brandon Belt's 4,600, that's affordable. Lamont Wade Jr. just came off the injured list. You have Yastrzemski at 4,100, very affordable. these lefties might give him an issue, and especially if he's chalked, like that's going to be some direct leverage on the field.
I like the Minnesota Twins, and this is a team that after Byron Buxton, you have a bunch of guys under 5K, some value guys. They're now, as we speak, Watkins is going to be the pitcher. The guys barely made it out of 4 innings, so this could be a bullpen game for Baltimore at home in Minnesota. So I think those bats, guys in that lineup, you can get in there pretty cheap and get you some value. Now, all in all, Adam, we talked about without these 10 games, but throughout the entire slate, there's got to be one, whether it be a FFVP, whether it be a value guy or something you're looking at.
I do like the Twins. They can be a little bit difficult to get right. They're kind of a boom bust offense. Alex Kirilloff is still under 3K. He's only 2,800. He's only first base eligible now. He's kind of been bouncing back and forth. I wish he still had the outfield eligibility, but it is what it is. You know, if you need to punt that spot, I really don't mind it. 324 in the last 10 contests. Guy's got certainly a big potential, and if he's hitting in the middle of that lineup, 2,800, you could do a lot worse.
Yeah, and listen, we talk about positive point production. Here's a guy, 2 out of the last 4 has been in double digits, 17, 24 respectively. So check that out. As always, it's the 5-5. Tony Adam Win Daily Sports is where you find us. Get ready. It's 10 games a night. We're getting you ready for the weekend. Saturday and Sunday, you'll catch us back here doing the 5-5 again. Everybody, good luck, stay profitable, and we'll catch you back here next time.